In the pursuit of a fulfilling life, many individuals often confuse happiness with pleasure, assuming that the two are synonymous. However, in Stoic philosophy, a clear distinction is made between these concepts. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness lies not in the fleeting pleasures of the senses but in cultivating a state of inner tranquility and virtue. In this essay, we will explore the fundamental differences between happiness and pleasure according to Stoic principles. Hedonistic pleasure and its limitations. In the realm of hedonism, pleasure is often regarded as the ultimate goal. Hedonistic pleasure is derived from the pursuit of sensual gratification, material possessions, and external achievements. While these experiences may provide temporary satisfaction, Stoicism argues that they are inherently fleeting and unreliable sources of happiness. Pleasure, according to the Stoics, is subject to the whims of external circumstances, making it an unreliable foundation for lasting contentment. The pursuit of virtue and eudaimonia. Stoicism places a greater emphasis on the pursuit of virtue and the attainment of eudaimonia, which can be understood as a state of flourishing or the highest form of well-being. Unlike pleasure, which is dependent on external factors, eudaimonia is an internal state that can be cultivated through the practice of reason, wisdom, and moral virtue. Stoics believe that true happiness is found in aligning our thoughts, actions, and intentions with the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. The role of virtue in happiness. According to Stoic philosophy, virtue is the foundation of true happiness. Virtue is not merely an abstract concept but a practical guide for living a virtuous life. Stoics argue that by cultivating wisdom, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world, enabling us to make reasoned choices that are in alignment with our core values. Courage allows us to face life's challenges with resilience and conviction, while justice fosters fairness and compassion towards others. Temperance helps us find balance and moderation in our desires, freeing us from the constant pursuit of external pleasures. By embodying these virtues, we attain a sense of inner harmony and well-being that surpasses the fleeting pleasures of the senses. The tranquility of the Stoic sage. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness lies in achieving a state of tranquility or ataraxia. This state of inner calmness is not contingent on external circumstances or the pursuit of pleasure but is cultivated through the practice of virtue and the development of a resilient mindset. The Stoic sage, an idealized figure who embodies wisdom and virtue, remains unaffected by external events and finds contentment in the present moment. The sage recognizes the impermanence of external pleasures and focuses instead on the cultivation of an inner state of virtue and tranquility. In Stoic philosophy, the distinction between happiness and pleasure is profound. While pleasure may provide temporary gratification, it is unreliable and subject to external circumstances. True happiness, according to Stoicism, is found in the cultivation of virtue, the pursuit of eudaimonia, and the attainment of inner tranquility. By aligning our thoughts, actions, and intentions with the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we transcend the fleeting pleasures of the senses and discover a profound and lasting sense of well-being. Part 2: Cultivating Virtue and Inner Tranquility in Stoicism. Introduction. Building upon the understanding of the distinction between happiness and pleasure in Stoicism, this second part of the essay explores practical strategies for cultivating virtue and inner tranquility in our daily lives. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness lies in the practice of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By embodying these virtues, we can develop a resilient mindset and attain a state of inner tranquility. 1. Cultivating wisdom. Wisdom is the cornerstone of virtuous living in Stoicism. It involves developing a deep understanding of ourselves, the nature of the world, and the interplay between them. To cultivate wisdom, the Stoics encourage self-reflection, introspection, and the pursuit of knowledge. By engaging in philosophical contemplation, reading, and seeking wisdom from mentors, we expand our understanding and gain insight into the fundamental truths of existence. Wisdom allows us to make reasoned choices, navigate life's challenges with clarity, and find meaning in our experiences. 2. Practicing courage. Courage is another fundamental virtue in Stoicism. It involves facing life's challenges with resilience and conviction, even in the face of adversity and fear. Stoics believe that courage is not the absence of fear but rather the ability to act virtuously despite it. To cultivate courage, we can engage in practices such as exposure therapy, where we gradually confront our fears and take calculated risks that align with our values. By developing courage, we become more resilient, adaptable, and capable of embracing life's uncertainties with a sense of inner strength. 3. Embracing justice. Justice, in Stoicism, encompasses fairness, compassion, and treating others with dignity and respect. It involves recognizing the interconnectedness of humanity and our shared responsibilities towards one another. To cultivate justice, we can practice empathy, actively listen to others, and engage in acts of kindness and generosity. By treating others justly and striving for fairness, we contribute to a harmonious and virtuous society, fostering a sense of fulfillment and interconnectedness. 4. Cultivating temperance. Temperance refers to the practice of moderation and self-control. It involves finding balance in our desires, avoiding excessive attachments to external pleasures, and avoiding harmful behaviors. In cultivating temperance, we can practice mindfulness, reflect on our impulses and desires, and develop restraint in our actions. By exercising self-control and moderation, we free ourselves from the constant pursuit of pleasure, reducing the fluctuations of emotions and finding a sense of inner tranquility. 5. Embracing the present moment. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment, as it is the only aspect of life that is within our control. By practicing mindfulness and embracing the present, we can develop a deeper appreciation for the present experience. Stoics advocate for the practice of negative visualization, where we reflect on the impermanence of things and appreciate what we have in the present. By cultivating gratitude and savoring the present moment, we can reduce anxiety about the future and cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment. In Stoicism, cultivating virtue and inner tranquility is the path to true happiness. By practicing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we develop a resilient mindset and attain a state of inner tranquility that surpasses the fleeting pleasures of the senses. Incorporating these practical strategies into our daily lives allows us to align our thoughts, actions, and intentions with Stoic principles, leading to a more fulfilling and virtuous existence. By nurturing virtue and embracing the present moment, we can experience profound growth, contentment, and a deep sense of well-being. Stoicism offers us a timeless philosophy and practical guidance for living a life of purpose, meaning, and inner tranquility. Part 3. Practical applications of Stoic principles in daily life. Applying Stoic acceptance. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the concept of acceptance and recognize that some things are beyond our control. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. In daily life, we can practice acceptance by reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, letting go of attachments to outcomes, and embracing the present moment with equanimity. Practicing self-awareness and reflection. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-reflection and self-awareness. By regularly examining our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we become more conscious of our patterns and can identify areas for improvement. Engaging in journaling or meditative practices, we can gain insight into our values, strengths, and areas of growth. This self-awareness enables us to align our actions with Stoic virtues and make intentional choices that lead to greater fulfillment. Developing resilience in the face of adversity. Stoicism places great emphasis on building resilience and strength in the face of adversity. By reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, we can cultivate a mindset that sees obstacles as stepping stones to personal development. Stoics encourage us to embrace difficult situations, practice gratitude for the lessons they offer, and view setbacks as valuable experiences that shape our character. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is a key practice in Stoicism, as it allows us to fully engage with the present moment and cultivate a sense of inner peace. By bringing our attention to the here and now, we can deepen our connection with our surroundings, savor simple pleasures, and reduce anxiety about the past or future. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or mindful breathing, help us develop a focused and calm state of mind. Engaging in acts of kindness and service. Stoicism encourages us to extend our virtues beyond ourselves and engage in acts of kindness and service towards others. By practicing empathy, compassion, and generosity, we contribute to the well-being of others and foster a sense of interconnectedness. Engaging in volunteer work, helping those in need, or simply offering a listening ear to a friend in distress are practical ways to embody Stoic principles of justice and kindness. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice in Stoicism as it shifts our focus from what is lacking to what we already have. By regularly expressing gratitude for the simple joys, relationships, and opportunities in our lives, we cultivate a sense of contentment and appreciation. This practice helps us recognize the abundance around us and fosters a positive outlook on life, even in the face of challenges. Engaging in philosophical contemplation. Stoicism encourages engaging in philosophical contemplation as a means to deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world. By studying Stoic